Guys, we're back after 3 weeks off because one of us had COVID and one of us was on vacation. But we have so much stuff in store for you guys. And for the month of October, our goal is to put out 2 videos a week. So stay tuned because we have a lot of exciting things happen. And I personally have a big announcement. Second Chance Ohana is now my full-time job, which means we get to do so much more, and we are so excited about it. So thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. We hope that you'll subscribe and check out this fun video we have today.
This time on Second Chance Ohana.
Aloha guys! Today we have this fun lowboy dresser. It definitely has an industrial and masculine feel already, so our goal is to try to make it gorgeous, industrial, masculine. We've never really done anything like that before. So join us as we see if we can give this baby an industrial, masculine second chance. Aloha, I'm Dani. In 2016, I moved from Maui to Arizona with my husband to be closer to my mom and pops, who lived just a few miles away. On our journey, Kyle and I expanded our family by adopting 3 tweens, and of course Barkley, who helps make sure everyone feels like part of the Ohana. Mom and I love to hunt for used furniture and restore it, because it's fun to be creative, use power tools, and of course make money. And because, like people, sometimes furniture just needs a second chance.
So today I'm using the LA's Totally Awesome Cleaner.
Totally awesome.
Whatever. Anyways, it's a really good degreaser and it's concentrated. And I got it from the Dollar Tree, so it's very cheap. And I'm just going to put in about 1 ounce.
All right. Leave it.
No.
Leave it. Barkley. It's like, I'm just checking out what's in there, Tutu. Just checking it out. Hi, you're going to make this hard, huh?
All right, I'll get this done while you start on those.
Got it, dude.
And are we going to reuse this hardware?
Never. Never. Because there's nothing cute about them. They're so tiny. And I don't like drawers that have 2 knobs that you have to use both hands. So I think we should, the bigger drawers, just put like cabinet pulls.
Work and talk.
Oh yeah. Slave driver. And then maybe knobs are up here, something industrial looking. These are just a little too boring. Don't you think, Barkley?
They are pretty boring.
Okay. And a dime a dozen. Maybe for some other future project.
Boy, how long have we had this dresser? It's really dusty.
We picked it up for free from the neighbors. Was that like 2 months ago? 3 months ago? It was the same day your neighbors moved out of the house, remember? And we like filled up their garage. And hopefully we're picking up one more free dresser from another friend this evening.
Nice. What does that look like? Is it a low boy or a high boy?
It's a high boy.
Okay.
I think it's black or wood. So I have no idea the shape it's in, although I think she said it was pretty decent shape. They just don't need it and they wanted to give it to us because they love supporting local businesses, especially run by women.
And we are women. So.
We are women who can do it.
I did a quick scuff sand off camera on these drawer fronts, but then it was time to take them out, and I really couldn't figure out how to get them out of that darn dresser. So I watched about 5 different YouTube videos to, get hints, and nothing seemed to work. Finally, after a lot of struggle and a lot of frustration, I just wiggled them out of there, and somehow they came out. Woohoo!
Okay.
Woo! Finally.
How'd you do it?
I don't know. Hey, just a quick reminder. It's always good to number the drawers as you pull them out so you'll remember to put them back in the same spots. You know how you always think that the dryer swallows up your extra socks? Well, guess what? It's probably your dresser. Look what I found. Pops wanted to know if they were his size. Oh. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, I found a slipper and it is my size. Too bad I don't have a match. On this piece, it had a really good finish on it. It was nice and smooth and no problems with it. We really wanted to take it back down to some raw wood, but after I did some test sanding on the front of this, I found there was no grain on the front of this piece, so I had to just resort to doing a scuff sanding. And I used 180 grit sandpaper, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want to give that base just some really good tooth so that the primer and the paint will adhere to it really well. As I started sanding the sides of this piece, I noticed there was a wood grain pattern underneath the finish. I still don't know if this was actual wood veneer, as it felt like really smooth like a laminate. And I knew the substrate was particle board. Anyways, whatever it was, I decided to try to sand part of it all the way back and stain it. I have no idea why Ace puts the labels on their wood filler upside down. Fortunately, Pops is here to make it right. Here I filled the holes where the knobs were, but later you'll see that we used the same holes and I had to drill them back out again. Alright, you guys, we found some inspiration for our design on Pinterest. And this is the first time I've ever done a paint and stain geometric technique. So it took a little time to figure it out, but it was really fun. On the top, we did stripes, and on the sides, triangles with a stripe. For all our painted surfaces, we do like to use primer. And for this piece, I used my favorite shellac primer by Zinsser, which is Ben. And it only came in white, so I added some of the black paint to it to come up with this gray color. That way when we went to paint, we'd only have to do 2 coats to cover it completely. So my favorite paints to work with are the all-in-one paints. And there are several out there by Melange, Fusion, and Dixie Belle. I love all of them. And I didn't have any in stock. So I went for what I had and what was very cheap. It was a folk art home decor chalk paint in black. And it worked pretty well. I just had to thin it out a lot with water so it'd go on smooth. Before painting the black sections on the top, I wanted to tape off a section where I wanted a white stripe. So here I'm just using some frog tape to measure out and make that stripe width just exactly straight without having to use a ruler. It was another hot and dry day in sunny Arizona, and I am wearing my cooling scarves to try to stay cool. I also had to use a lot of water to thin out that paint so it would stay wet and go on smooth. Ooh, time to take off that frog tape. I absolutely love this part. I love to see those clean, perfect lines. Oh, as I'm pulling this off, I'm a little sad because there are a couple of spots where it's not perfect. So I had to go back later and touch those up. I can't believe I got a piece of hair in the paint. That was my first time and hopefully my last. What a pain. It took forever to get it out of there. Time to stain. Yay. I used the Minwax gel stain in hickory for this, and it's really easy to use. You just spread it on with a microfiber cloth or some other type of rag and just leave it on for only about a minute or two and then wipe it off. Easy peasy. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it until I pulled the tape off, but I got some of that stain on the white paint. So another touch-up to do. Hello!
Hi!
How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm tired today. I pushed it yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. But you need to, this is your mama talking, who is a nurse. You need to take it easy. You have COVID.
It's been a week, though. I want to get stuff done.
Oh. All right. So anyways, I sent over some of the pictures of the drawers. Did you get those?
Yes.
All right.
Which one do you like? I know which one I like. Do we like the same one?
So one of them was not distressed. The other one was distressed. And I do like the distressed one. How about you?
Yes. I love the way the distressed turned out. The part that's stained. I know it's the most work, but it looks really cool.
Okay. Yeah, and it's not that much work, really. Are you working on looking for handles?
Yes. Do you want to see what I've looked up so far?
Oh, sure.
I was kind of thinking leather would also be a really cool masculine look.
Ooh.
And we could, if we didn't want to change any of the holes, we could, on the bottom here, the brass pull, like the leather pulls. Yeah, done like anything we've done before, which I love. And I think it'll make it stand out because we really want to make this masculine and appeal to men. So I think that'll do it.
All right.
Very classy.
Okay. Sounds good.
So do you want to do I'm going to go back really quick. Do you want to do the straps or the pulls? Because if we do the pulls, we could just leave everything right where it is.
Yeah. I like those. Let's do the pulls.
Boom. And these ones are super inexpensive because they're not actually leather. They're the PC leather, which I think is just a fake version of leather, right?
Oh. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Let's do it. Okay, cool. I'll get those ordered. That's super inexpensive. So that'll be a nice update for $17. All right. Decision made. Done. I'll get those ordered.
All right, cutie. And you take care.
Thanks. Love you guys.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Anyone remember these? I think I've had these pantyhose in my closet for over 20 years now. But I'd heard that if you use an applicator sponge and you take some nylons and put it over the top, that will eliminate air bubbles in the top coat. So that's what I did. I cut off my pantyhose and tied them on to the sponge. And then I added black paint to that top coat. So when I applied it over the black paint, it wouldn't leave any white film on top. Yay, Dani is better and we are back working together. Here we are using our tried and true method of painting on our paint and top coat and then rolling on right afterwards for a smooth finish. Okay, well that final coat of paint and top coat covered up all the distressing I'd already done. So guess what? I get to do it one more time. So I re-drilled all those hardware holes and got to put in these cute little leather pulls. Actually, I'm not sure if I love them or not. What do you guys think?
Well, we finished it. Or should I say you finished it? Yeah, you definitely did most of this because I was busy working and then I got sick with COVID. But it turned out fantastic. So let's take a look back and remember what it used to look like. And we were going for that masculine look. See if we accomplished it. Take a look at it now. So what ended up being your favorite part about this piece, Mom?
I love the graphic designs, the stripes down the top and those V's on the sides. Those look so good.
And I love the leather poles. There's just something about those leather poles that are trendy, unique, and it just really brought in the masculinity, I think, as well. So let's talk numbers. We got this dresser for
Free,
$0. Free is always good. A neighbor had given it to us. She gave us 2 dressers, so we'll be doing the other one later this fall as well. And then we hardly put anything into it. Literally just, sandpaper, paint, and then those leather pulls. So our all-in cost was $35 for all of that, which is like nothing.
Yeah.
So we're going to list it. We just took the pictures. We're going to list it for $425. And if we get $400 for it, then we've profited $365.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a great profit, a great per hour for sure. So we're super excited about that and just this dresser in general. I'm hoping it goes fast. So we just want to thank you guys for watching. We hope that you'll subscribe so you can continue to see the videos we put out. And your comments mean so much to us. We read every single one, and she does a great job at responding. And we are just so thankful that you guys are here with us and making our YouTube dreams a reality. So we just appreciate you guys, and stay tuned to see our special guest Sammy back next week. Aloha!
Aloha!